money. Get the money. Get the money. Get the money. Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar bill, yo.
Oy vey, don't be a smug. Take the chicken.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome to another edition of High Sodium Content. So high, so salty. On tonight's episode, we're going to be talking about Smoothie Girl. We're doing a little update from the other video that we made the other night. Seems like she really hasn't learned a lesson. If y'all don't know about the story, her and her coworker didn't want to serve this couple because the male, he was wearing a Trump hoodie. All right, some kind of Trump hoodie. She made a whole big stink. Basically said, we're not going to serve you because you're wearing the Trump hoodie. Crazy, right? That, the land of the free, you can't be free to wear whatever the hell you want to wear. She really just doubling down. She's doubling down. MAGA hates Queen Michelle. Why do they have my post notifications on? I don't know. Maybe people are looking for you to apologize. Just be like, just have a little humility, eat a little bit of that humble pie, and be like, you know what? That was wrong of me. I'm 17. I'm learning. At least you can kind of recover from that. But when you double down and those recruiters look at this video, you make yourself kind of unemployable. But, let's see what she has to say about the whole matter.
I'm just going to explain what happened yesterday at Smoothie King Ann Arbor. So basically, it was really busy the whole day. It was just me and my other coworker. And basically, this couple comes in the midst of it being like super busy, so we cannot attend to them right away. We're just like, hello, we'll be with you in a moment.
We saw in that last video, maybe it was busy, maybe it wasn't. She's already trying to create the scenario where like she was busy and she couldn't take their orders because of that. But come on, man, we know what happened.
And they're just giving us really weird looks, and so like we're kind of looking at them back like, what's going on? And that's when we realized they're wearing Trump merch. And that's when my coworker says to me like that, like
da, da, da.
This is making me uncomfortable. Like this is weird. Like, because mind you, it was really the day.
Listen, I rock my own stuff, but people wear what they want to wear. You know what I'm saying? I have a hoodie that says King of Honkabrestia. I don't think people get the joke, but some people do. Who cares?
Right after Black History Month, and that's when Torta asked us if there was.
Now, what does that have to do with anything? What does Trump have to do with Black History Month? I swear, man, y'all turn this dude into the boogeyman. I'm pretty sure a couple years from now, somebody's probably gonna make a horror film or something where you got to turn the lights off and say Trump 3 times, and then Trump come out and then put a Trump hat on you if you're a liberal. Y'all bugging, yo. How does this man occupy so much real estate in all of y'all minds? Y'all think Trump is everything bad.
The issue, and that's when my coworker said like, yeah, we're uncomfortable because of your husband's sweater, and she was taking an order on the headset for the drive-thru, and then so that's what I.
But what does that have to do with anything? I could see if it was something like racist, the KKK on it, and you got cross burnings and stuff on the shirt. Yeah, okay, you know what I'm saying? Or you got something with like Nazi memorabilia. Okay, but something to just say Trump.
That's why I was doing most of the talking, because she was attending to the customer, so that's what, like, yeah, like we are uncomfortable. And then that's when he immediately gets loud.
How though?
As you can see, guys, in my video, and we're just saying like, yeah, like we're uncomfortable, blah 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 blah, and then he immediately gets loud like, discrimination, you're discriminating against us.
Yeah, because you were, you doofus. That's textbook.
And that's when we start to get loud, because like this grown man is getting loud at us, and he's probably so angry because he is an ex-meth head, okay?
Wow. Sorry, not sorry, right? I don't know about the dude. Don't really care. That's not the point. That could be anybody wearing something that a person doesn't like, and that gives justification for you not to serve this person? With all businesses, the only color a business cares about is green. Green. Money. De Niro. Nobody cares about like your politics, who you voted for, You know, if your feet stink, nobody cares. Just give the man the smoothie. You take the cash, and that's it. You would still have a job if you just gave the man the smoothie. I can see if he was cursing you out, being belligerent, calling you the N word. Yeah, you got every right. Matter of fact, you can give him some special sauces if you choose to, but that's justification for not serving somebody, not because you don't like the person's hoodie. That's stupid. Use your common sense.
And yeah, like I told them, like as you guys can see in my video, I said we have the right to refuse service. Have a good day. They did not want to listen to that. Like, have a good day, SpongeBob Big Guy Pants. Okay, like I'm not really sure what else to tell you guys, so that's why I kept repeating. Have a good day, thank you. And then they started like asking us for our names, like saying that they were gonna call the police on us.
No, they were asking your names because they were going to call corporate. Look at his face. That's a stupid face. Duh. She gonna figure it out one day.
Us, and it's just like, baby, you said you were gonna leave, so what are you still doing here? The door, the door, the door. Okay. Okay, and now everybody's attacking me online. All the goys, news stations have picked this up. I'm trending on every social media platform.
What does she mean, Goyam?
It's not like, guys, like we just gotta lock in and wake up. It's not about Trump. It's not about Biden, baby. Israel's the real issue here. Okay, we all need.
She didn't give a damn. Brought up that man's past. Now we don't know if he's still using, if he's not using. That's besides the point. You could have still had a job had you not done that. I mean, there's a lot of things you got to do on a job that you don't like. There's a lot of stuff on my job that I don't like. I do it anyway. I don't like being homeless. You know, I never experienced it. I don't want to start now. You know, let's hear what other people have to say about this, because
the two Bonquishas thought they was bigger than the program, the ones that work at Smoothie Kings. And then they online trying to justify their actions by saying they were giving us dirty looks. It does not matter how a person look at you. Mm-hmm. Your job is to make a sandwich or a smoothie or whatever you do there.
Better make that sandwich.
Give them their order and allow them to leave with no hassle. Girl, it wasn't personal. It was definitely business. You thought they was going to keep your black ass over their money? Bitch, please. Please. And yes, that is a lawsuit. You cannot discriminate against a person because of their religion, their political views, or the way they look, or their disability. Do you know that they can sue Smoothie Kings to fucking oblivion and actually win because of you two ghetto bumpkins who thought you was standing on business? Well, your company that you worked for stood on business harder, because both of you bitches is fired. And I love that for y'all. And do you know that when they see your name on the unemployment or the list of getting a job, they can deny you? They can deny you because you bring drama.
I see what she's trying to say. Like when you're trying to get a job now, it's going to be that much harder, because not only because of what you've done, the fact that now it's viral. Now it's like you've made a spectacle out of yourself. And I can see if it was something to actually stand on. You did the worst thing you could possibly do. And it's like, you know, I get it. People hate Trump. Fine, whatever. Don't let that stop you from making your money. Politics aside, whether you do or you don't do, that man's still going to be president. Do not let that stop you from making your money. I can't believe I can't believe I'm saying this shit.
And you don't work well with their policies and their lines of view. Nobody is fucking around with their money, bitch. You're not bigger than the program. Money talk, bullshit walk, just like you did right out that motherfucking job. Yes, you did. And I love that for both of you Bonquishas. Now, good luck finding employment.
Good luck finding employment. Exactly what I said. I used to be a recruiter, and we look up everything now. Now in the world of AI and all that, oh boy, you cooked yourself, and you really didn't have to. You didn't have to cook yourself, but you did. And then rather than just take it on the chin, you double down. No, it shouldn't have been an expose on how this dude used to do meth. Should have been like, you know what? That was irresponsible of me. I shouldn't have done that. Moving forward, I'm going to try and do better. People would have respected that. Everybody would have respected that. But you chose not to do the right thing. That's what people are going to look at. That's what that recruiter is going to look at. You chose not to do the right thing. Again. Let's look at some more reactions.
Let me get this straight. You work at a Smoothie King. You're not the franchise owner. You're not the manager, nothing. You see some people come in there with mega shirts on and you refuse their service because of their mega shirts. And you let them know that that's the reason why you're refusing their service. Don't you know that that's discrimination? Don't you know that those women that you denied their service could sue the shit out of Smoothie King for that? That's a real lawsuit. And y'all like, oh well, it don't matter. It ain't like she ain't gonna find another. That
I fault her, but at the same time, I don't. I blame the internet. I definitely blame Cardi B and Kamala Harris and all the ratchetness that came with it. I blame that because they put that in that girl's head. They did that. That's what y'all want for little sis? To have to struggle now for the rest of her life off of some stupidness? And y'all should see the comments. The comments in them videos, egging her on, telling her she did a good thing. And none of those people in those comment section are going to be able to get her a job. I promise you this.
that's a digital footprint of her being discriminatory to somebody in a service business because of their political stance. Anybody that now sees her face or sees her name is going to remember this viral video. And all the black people is, oh, hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, yeah. Why are we so obsessed with emotional wins? That does nothing. That does nothing.
Yo,
That
let this brother cook. He is dropping some gems. Emotional wins mean nothing. Mean nothing. And you can't even count this as a win. This is a LL. This is a loss. This is a lose-lose situation. She lost her job and possibly any future prospects. And now it's, like he said, a digital footprint of her being discriminatory for something trivial. It's a testament to her character now.
woman is still gonna wear her MAGA shit. She's still gonna drink Smoothie King once you're gone. You did nothing but put yourself in a worse position to try to stand up for something in front of it. What is wrong with y'all sometimes, man?
Yep. What's wrong? Listen, I love black folk. I'm black. My mom's black. My dad's half black. I love black people, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like, how can I put this, man? There's just certain things that just we got to break out of, man. We got to stop cheering people on when they do the wrong thing, man. We used to have moral credibility, like real moral currency, man. Like we were known for being churchgoers, Christians, family oriented, all that, man. Then like the Democrats came in, man, and just waylaid all that, man. I would hope that the people around her would like teach her better. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't want to discriminate against everybody. Two wrongs don't make a right. Just because there's discrimination towards you doesn't mean you should be the discriminator. You know what I'm saying? Like do it when it's appropriate. You know what I'm saying? I can see if like they came in some kind of way. But just wearing something and that offends you, like that is so bizarre to me, man. I can't wrap my mind around it.
Say it because somebody needs to say it. And it's gonna piss a lot of y'all off, but I gotta say it. Oh, I seen the whole viral situation about the man who walked into Smoothie King or some type of smoothie store and he was refused service because he was wearing a Trump hoodie or a Trump t-shirt, whatever the hell. And I see that there are a lot of people who are celebrating it, a lot of people who find it to be funny, find it to be humorous, etc., etc. Now, unless I've read the reports wrong, it appears as though those 2 employees who refused him service have been terminated. They are gone. They are no more working at Smoothie King. And that's what they rightfully deserve, all right? The same way he has a right to wear what he wants to wear, they also, as individuals, have a right to not do their jobs. But not doing their jobs, which is to serve a person a smoothie, has consequences such as you get fired. It's simple as that. Here's my thing, right? Y'all, the ones who are laughing about the entire situation, y'all are saying, good, he deserved it, and all of this other stuff. Y'all are the same ones that would be outraged if it was flipped on the other end. Like if somebody black walked in there with Kamala on their shirt, or Hillary Clinton, or Joe Biden, or, Barack Obama, walked in there with someone on their shirt that they are just fond of, simply fond of, and they was refused service because of what they had on, y'all would be the main ones finding an issue with it. So that leads me to believe on both sides of this fence, whether you're black, whether you're white, whether you're Republican, or whether you are Democratic, y'all know right from wrong. And y'all know when something is wrong, when something is unfair, and when something is basically disrespectful. Y'all know. Because when it happens to y'all or someone that y'all, can relate to in some type of way, can see yourself in some type of way, you are running to their defense, right? You are running to call out the fuckery, right? But in this case, people find it funny because y'all don't like Trump. Y'all don't like America. Anybody who dares to be proud of their president or be proud of America, be proud to be American, is hated. When we live in America, you guys.
Yeah, I mean, I don't get it. We live here. How can you not like the place that you live in? I get it. We have flaws here. You know what I'm saying? Racism. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Wage issues. Medicine is high. Groceries are high. I get it. We do have problems here, but not as bad as anywhere else. If I'm gonna be any place in the world with problems, I pray it's always here. You can be in the UK right now, and the UK is getting bad. You can be in England right now, making a tweet and have the police knocking on your door. Oh no, don't walk your dog down the street. You might offend Mr. Muhammad. We live in the best country in the world. In the world. We live in the best country by far. There's opportunity here. You can become rich, you can be poor. It's like the game of Monopoly. Anything is possible. Anything. The opportunity is there. You can get an education or not. You can go to a trade school or not. You can win the lottery and lose all your money. You can go to Vegas and gamble. Like you can do so much here. And to hate the place that you're at is crazy. It really is.
You can easily leave. I'm not going to get on this video and pretend to be an American hater, because I'm not. I am proud to be American. I'm proud of America. Now, are there some things that America needs to work on? Absolutely. Is America perfect? No, it is not. Right? But I'm not in a rush, nor am I even considering moving to any other country outside of the United States of America.
What did I say?
I hate to beat a dead horse, but if you don't like it here, if you hate America so much, you hate Trump so freaking much, you hate Republicans so freaking much, you just hate them, you can leave.
Go home. Go home. She's 100% right. If you don't like it, if you don't like how things are going on, you can dip. You have the freedom to dip, but I mean, you're not gonna have the same freedoms everywhere else. Like me, I love being Black American. You know what I'm saying? I love our history. I love our culture. You know what I'm saying? I love American culture. Like it's you know what I'm saying? This place is phenomenal. Phenomenal. Check out a couple more.
King has responded. Smoothie King has a zero tolerance for discrimination of any kind, including political affiliation. We were deeply concerned to learn of an incident involving a guest who was refused service at a franchise location in Michigan yesterday late Sunday afternoon. I read that backwards. This is not the experience we want for anyone walking through our doors. The local franchise owner is conducting a thorough and immediate investigation to ensure we fully understand the event and determine appropriate actions, the company said. Both the local franchise owner and Smoothie King Corporate have been in contact with the guests to better understand their experience and will continue to follow up. Every guest and team member deserves to feel welcome. We remain firmly committed to upholding our brand standards and ensuring our stores are inclusive environments where everyone feels cared for and respected. The employee is Janiyah Williams, and she has started a GoFundMe. It was launched this morning, Monday. On it, she wrote, "Refused service to a Trump supporter who recorded me as a minor without permission. After they posted the video, it got hundreds of hate comments and threats, making the job no longer safe to return to." As of noon Monday, her campaign has raised $70. You could have served them, and they would have been out of there in 20 minutes. You could have gone to the back room and made fun of them with your coworkers. This is what we all do. But you got out of your lane and talked sideways to some adults, being a minor. Now you're out of a job. Whether you get fired or not, you clearly can't return there, and you can't go get a job anywhere else for at least 6 months.
But with that whole GoFundMe thing, they just removed it. They removed it. GoFundMe removed it. They got rid of that shit. It's gone. She ain't making no money off of that. Nothing. And the fact that you would even make a GoFundMe, like, for what? For what? For what reason? And you did this. You did this. You refused service. You orchestrated all this. This is your fault. This is your fault.
We do have some updates on Janiyah Williams and the Smoothie King situation. So yesterday, Smoothie King did officially state that Janiyah Williams and her co-worker have both been fired. But since then, her GoFundMe was started and then taken down. And now she's on TikTok sharing her Venmo, begging people for money for a situation that she caused herself. After watching her video and the couple's video a couple of times, this is more than just politics. See, Janiyah wasn't just discriminating against them because they were Trump supporters. She even said it herself. You support Donald Trump and he discriminates against us. No, he doesn't. Here we are again, and I've said this a dozen times. This is the new gig. You are the victim of your own stupidity, and now you're going to beg people for their money because of your screw up and your ignorance.
She started e-begging for some ish that she caused. She caused it. If you would have told me 20 years ago that people would be this stupid, I'd have been like, nah, man, we're probably gonna have I don't know, flying cars by then. But it's turning more and more and more and more, less Terminator and more Idiocracy. That's the future of America, folks. The kids with the purple and green hair think everything bothers them. Every movie, every show is a problem. Needs to be tweaked and tailored to their needs. That's the future. Obey me or die. That is it. But listen, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man. I mean, was she in the right? Did she deserve to lose her job? You know, is it right to refuse service because of political belief or any kind of belief? I mean, is this not the almighty dollar? You know, I'll buy that for $1. You know, no. Listen, y'all let me know. Don't forget to check out SodiumSyndicate.com for all this awesome merch. And as always, stay salty. Peace.
Clear of the closing doors, please.
I think we're led by stupid people. Go to school and get a good education. Stop all that gang, man. You're not from the hood.